This time on Highway Thru Hell. Double trouble.
What if we lift it?
Becomes a massive puzzle for Dylan.
Whoa!
A muddy rescue.
We could end up in trouble here, too.
Takes an unexpected turn for Jamie.
I might end up winching myself out.
And...
Oh, you're coming pretty good, eh?
Truck versus tree.
Uh-oh.
Forces Colin to cut to the chase.
For the love of God.
It's raining pretty hard down here.
In BC's Fraser Valley,
Just wet all the way through.
an early winter downpour makes driving a hazard.
A few puddles out here tonight, eh?
On Highway 7.
Highway 7 is a very dangerous road. It's one way each way. When you go off the road there, you're into either a big ditch or trees.
Just after 11 p.m., near the town of Agassiz.
Road's closed where? Highway 7 is closed just after steeper time.
A major accident has the highway shut down.
Hey, Semi's collided.
We are in the midst of a pretty substantive cleanup of a commercial vehicle crash.
Constable Jim Halliday is one of the first responders on scene.
The hay train completely submarined the tractor and the trailer unit and obliterated it.
The first truck lost control. Coming to a stop sideways across the highway. Moments later, another semi punches through, coming to a rest on top of the first wreck.
Unfriggin' real.
The truck went through the first portion of the hay train. By the sheer grace of God, avoided a head-on collision with the tractor unit.
You do not want to come into this mess.
On the Highway Thru Hell, closure is not an option.
So what happened on Highway 7? Two trucks tried to occupy the same space.
A double semi-wreck has shut down a valley highway.
Everybody survived? Yep, no fatalities.
Right now we're looking at minor injuries on one of the drivers.
When you've got a highway blocked like that with two semis, you've got a big job.
The major cleanup
Just going out to Highway 7, just past Seabird Island.
is in the hands of Mission Towing's Dylan Greenwood.
Chase with that front line.
Okay,
At 26 years old,
take her away.
Good.
Dylan's become Mission's #1 heavy operator. Working solo or alongside his boss and mentor, Ken Duperrin.
He's a little stronger than me.
Just needed some young blood.
Dylan, he come a long ways last year. He's got a little ways to go yet.
Don't pull it, Dylan, don't pull it.
Not pulling.
I love towing because it's always different. Keeps me challenged.
Bring it right to you.
All right.
Tonight, Ken's out of town. So it's all up to Dylan.
We're gonna head out and see what we run into.
This is one of the biggest wrecks of the season, and there's a lot of work there to do.
Yeah, they're here. Mission Towing's on site.
got a 53-foot tractor and trailer that decided to try to jump over top of the B train. Luckily, it's a low boy, so it cleared basically over top of it.
I've had trucks split trailers in half, but not jump and take all the axles out the way that this one did.
We're trying to get the highway open as quick as possible. It's a jigsaw puzzle, so start at one point and work our way through it.
The first piece of Dylan's puzzle is the lowboy B train.
Just dismantle it, pull it into pieces, and then we'll go from there.
Angled almost 90 degrees from the rest of the B train, the rear trailer will have to be disconnected, then removed.
There you go. Pull her tight. Not separating? Nah, the teeth are binding right now. It's half open, so it's getting there. Magic! Getting there. Give her.
The first piece of the wreck is towed away. But the next step won't be as easy. The gutted trailer of the second truck
What if we lift it and we can pull the trailer bogies out from underneath it?
lies collapsed on top of the first wreck.
That's a nightmare waiting to happen.
40 miles northeast on the Coquihalla Highway.
They're running plows up and down.
An overnight squall has maintenance crews battling to keep the mountain highway open.
They got 3 plows out there working this.
When the snow starts coming like this, it comes down pretty hard.
Everybody works as a team. Plows are really an essential part of everyday life on the mountain.
At 11 p.m.,
So we've got an MVI up at Zopkis on Highway 5.
a plow's been hit.
There's a plow stopping traffic. Zopkis brake check.
A semi exiting the highway slammed into the machine. Its operator still on scene.
He hit me pretty hard. Like, I felt it pretty hard.
Yeah, just let me know.
Plow driver Michelle McKenna witnessed the crash.
I was sitting right here, and so I watched the whole thing happen. When you see your coworker go sideways like that, it's pretty scary.
Al Quiring's up at the top of the hill.
Yeah, it's the usual night on the Coquihalla. We gotta get rolling.
Now they're waiting for tow trucks.
Al Quiring is dispatched to the scene.
Somebody ordered to have a pineapple pizza.
It doesn't take long for Al to size up the accident.
And he didn't hit his brakes until right there.
The semi come flying down the off ramp and smashed into the side of him. You can see where he was and how far it slid. We're hoping at this stage that we can get that plow truck repaired so we get it on the road.
Al needs to remove the blade so the plow can be driven to a maintenance yard.
The frame's really, really bent, but he'll get it done.
Weighing more than a ton, Al lifts the blade away from the wreck.
Yay, Al!
It's not dead yet. We got another big storm coming, and we really need that equipment.
Michelle takes the damaged plow back to the shop. And Al
I think we're almost there.
takes care of the semi.
I just showed up, kind of saved the day, and disappear into the darkness. Happy to escape the Coquihalla one more time.
Starting to snow heavy again up here. Yeah, perfect weather. Oh my God, I wonder how the hell that happened.
But that one looks like it probably dragged.
In the Fraser Valley,
Are you gonna give these guys a lane pretty quick?
Hopefully.
Dylan still under pressure to open Highway 7.
What if we lift it and pull back that trailer out from underneath it? You guys don't think we have a good bet on that? I think that's our best option.
Dylan will attempt to slide the rest of the first wreck, the lowboy,
I'm gonna lift it probably that side so Tyler can hear me.
out from underneath a tractor trailer. A risky move that means raising the unstable wreck.
With a compromised trailer, you don't know if it's going to hold together or rip apart. Hopefully the trailer holds together.
All right, pull her out.
Come on, come on!
Let's see the highway, I guess he's closed, eh?
In BC's Fraser Valley,
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
a multi-truck wreck
Keep pulling. Keep going a little bit more.
has Mission Towing's Dylan Greenwood trying to untangle two semis.
Dylan has a lot of pressure on him. That's a very major job he's got on his hands.
Doesn't look like it's gonna be open for quite a while.
Come on, come on!
Just a little bit. A little more.
Whoa!
The rear axles have fallen off.
Don't be gentle with that thing. Drag it right out of the way.
Now, Dylan must keep the trailer suspended in midair until what's left underneath can be winched out.
Tractor going eastbound. The trailer's been heavily compromised and it is loaded, so the tow operator's fear of completely breaking open and all of the cargo being spilled out onto the highway.
Run that line down. You probably run your high line, stick your boom down to the ground.
Dylan's adrenaline is probably really going at this point.
Just tighten this line up. And I'll lift it up that little bit more. Well, hopefully it'll suck out from underneath it. Yeah, you be careful down there, bud. Pin and airlines, everything's out. Yeah, give her. Back that into the ditch, boys. Give her all the way to you. You left the coffee on there. Just perfect. Okay, stop there. Beautiful, bud. Any more? Teamwork, Dylan. What I'm talking about. Beautiful.
The pin trailer is finally free. Dylan's next target
Yeah, let's pop that tractor out of the ditch then.
is the lowboy's tractor. He needs to work fast to get it out of the ditch
Yeah, I'll just loop the frame.
and get a lane open.
All right. Underneath. Beautiful.
Hook it up and give it no option but to come towards me.
Another come. Okay. You pop out. And we'll rig her up for towing. I gotta get it off the highway here.
3 hours into the double semi recovery, the first wreck is out of the way.
Highway 7 is now open, single lane alternating. Here we go.
That's first accomplishment, so get some traffic cleared out.
But the second rig is impossible to tow.
Doesn't have any axles left in it. Yeah, definitely a big mess to clean up. That might be a little tricky.
That chain up lights still on up on the coke?
Chain up lights are on.
Back up on the mountain,
Yeah, go ahead, this is Colin. Broken down truck down on the southbound on-ramp walking the tunnel.
What exit? What tunnel?
North and Hill.
Colin McLean's been dispatched to an urgent call on the coast.
Had to back up the on-ramp there when I get back on the Highway 5 southbound.
We're just gonna go and see if we can get this guy taken care of, get him out.
A semi is blocking a road under the highway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I ain't getting through that.
Right now, this tractor trailer unit's blocking an access where the plow trucks go. So we need to get this guy out of here.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with you.
With the semi blocking the tunnel,
So you're fully loaded?
Colin's wrecker can't get through.
But how am I gonna get to this guy?
I'm gonna have to come up with another plan here
Think, Colin, think.
to get this tunnel unblocked.
All right, I'll be back.
Colin's only option,
Okay, this is gonna get real unorthodox real fast.
drive into oncoming traffic.
There's gonna be a heavy wrecker.
Southbound in the northbound lanes. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Then reverse.
All right, guys, heavy wrecker backing up in the southbound lanes.
And back down an off-ramp.
Now we're into the real danger zone. Driving in reverse, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're inverted. Okay, here we go. We're getting off here. Anybody that is making it up Larson Hill, the heavy wrecker is off of it.
Okay, thank you very much, there, driver.
When Colin finally reaches his target,
Son of a bitch.
he discovers another problem.
For the love of God.
The front bumper.
I need some light here.
Unfortunately, this truck's got what we call a rabbit bumper.
Colin removes the bumper to expose the stronger pull points.
It's gonna be a tricky one to get this one out of here.
Well, I guess we're running low line.
He'll have to rig to the drive axle to winch the semi out of the snow and away from the tunnel.
All your brakes off?
Yeah.
Using his remote, Colin stands close to the driver to talk him through the pull.
They're coming down hard. Watch out for slippery sections.
On the coke,
All your brakes off?
Yeah.
Everything's off?
Yeah.
Colin needs to move a semi blocking a tunnel so plow trucks can turn around under the highway.
Well, let's give her a go. Hey, whoa, no, don't here. Whoa. Okay, come. Come on.
I've got this guy here out. He's on his way.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
He's happy to be on his way.
Get going up there. Get Laura.
Plows can re-enter the tunnel and return to their circuits
I just put a bunch of salt and sand down.
up and down the mountain highway.
Lots of dirt down the hill. Good shape, buddy.
No matter what, even on the bad days, I still love what I do.
What's going on Highway 7 here? It's just a cluster at Agassiz there.
At the all-night recovery in the valley,
Wow, that was that low bed out there.
Dylan prepares for the last and ugliest piece of his two semi-wreck.
And it's destroyed, eh? Not going anywhere the way she is.
Collapsed on torn axles and twisted wheels, the second tractor is a heavy rescue nightmare.
What do you do with that?
4 hours ago, the tractor trailer sliced across a lowboy unit that stopped sideways across the highway.
It's a very major wreck. He's got a lot on his hands to do this job to clean this up.
With half the highway still shut down, Dylan can't tow it away.
Yeah, they sort of question you when you drag a truck with no axles down the highway, you know. It's frowned upon.
Okay, give it a pull. That's good, bud.
After the tractor is separated from the trailer, a special towing tool arrives. A landall.
With the landall, you can get underneath it, you can lift it up and tow it.
The adjustable trailer can tilt and roll to haul away difficult wrecks. The highway needs to be shut down so Dylan has room to execute the move.
Highway 7 is closed.
We're gonna hopefully get her up on our landau and off the highway here so we can open up the highway as quick as possible. Get it right in the air.
How high up do you need it?
High as possible. That should be good. Okay, Sean, I'll tell you when.
But backing the landau
Coming.
under the dangling wreck
Let's see what happens. Whoop. It makes me nervous.
is a delicate maneuver.
Watch yourself.
Highway 7 still closed.
Careful now. We still got a couple feet.
A 12,000-pound tractor is carefully lined up with a special trailer.
I'm going a little bit more.
It's the final stage of Mission Towing's marathon recovery.
Turn to the right.
And the last critical maneuver for Dylan Greenwood.
Be able to push it out of the way. Oh.
Watch yourself. That bogey's gonna go.
I come back a little bit more. That was there. Yeah, I think as good as we're gonna get it. Okay, winch her up. The axle's all the way at the back.
Where do you want it?
Chuck it up there.
All right.
Put some flags on it and haul it home.
The untowable tractor is on its way. And its trailer left behind to be picked up in the morning.
One lane open on number 7.
Time to go home.
Dylan got the job done and did a great job doing it.
After a few hours of shut-eye. Oh, we're good. All to plan, right?
You can't ask for more than that.
The next morning in the Fraser Valley,
At least it stopped raining down here for now. Pretty muddy over here. Another day in paradise.
a lone white wrecker climbs into the backcountry.
Seems to be quite a few recovery jobs on this back road.
Jamie Davis is dispatched to rescue a driver who slid off the winding route.
What a road.
For the rugged job, Jamie's chosen one of his favorite medium-duty trucks, the Python.
The Python will just pull more straight up.
The vintage Holmes 1601 joined his fleet last year.
The Python is a great recovery truck.
There we go, that's what I was after.
Now, the 22-ton wrecker is one of Jamie's front-line trucks.
The Python is a very special truck. It's doing a job every day for me.
Jamie rounds a corner to discover the job involves a hazardous load. Trapped at the bottom of a 200-foot driveway in deep mud, a fuel truck hauling propane.
I'm gonna round half a tank.
Okay.
Anything with hazardous materials in it puts a little edge on the recovery.
Jamie and the driver head down.
Holy. Well, what we've got is the grounds. You know, things are soft right now.
It's steep, it has winding corners, mud. The conditions are not great for anybody.
So you're right there. Okay.
The 35,000-pound propane truck is not only bogged down, it's also at the bottom of a 12% grade.
See how steep it is right here? Yeah. My best deal might be just to come a little further, right where you are, and get you on. Seems like there's a soft area here, so we could end up in trouble here too. I might end up winching myself out, so.
Jamie needs to back down the muddy road.
I'm just watching these big trees beside you. That could be an issue here.
To winch the fuel truck out of the ditch, then get it back up to the main road.
Sometimes when you're doing recovery, you get down into the dirty part of the job and do what you have to do.
Jamie gets the Python in position.
And we'll see if we get up. Everything's just saturated with moisture.
Now he needs to handle the propane truck carefully.
Pretty good there?
Jamie still has to get the truck 200 feet up the driveway to the main road. That's where he'll have to winch it from, if he can power the Python back to the top.
We don't know if I'm gonna make it up the hill either, so I'm gonna just gun it as fast as I can to see if I can get up there. Okay.
We had muddy, slushy, and a steep incline to boot. And these kind of conditions even make me nervous. I start to get antsy about, am I gonna make it out of here or I'm not?
God dang it. We don't know if I'm gonna make it up.
On a muddy back road, Jamie's bogged down.
God dang it. It's pretty slippery. Can't make it around the corner.
To rescue a propane truck at the bottom of a driveway, Jamie needs to get his record to the top of the road.
Kind of a mud mountain recovery job. We don't do them very often.
But barely halfway up, the Python can't go any farther.
I did my best to get up that hill, but it was just too slippery, too muddy. Wasn't happening. We go to plan B.
Jamie turns the Python around and takes another run for the top, backwards.
You know what? This is scary.
But even that
Okay, we're done.
is not enough.
Okay.
Jamie will try to get himself out of trouble using his surroundings.
It's kind of an industry inside thing to see if there's a tree you can pull off of with your winch.
Well, I call these trees Holmes trees. We could pull on them with the wreckers.
A Holmes tree is any tree you could tie your homes to and use it for stability.
Using the tree as an anchor point,
Just hope that this tree is strong enough.
Jamie will try to winch the Python around the curve where he got stuck.
Okay. Not quite the way I want to treat the Python, but job's a job.
Slow and steady, Jamie's plan gets traction.
Keep looking at the tree to make sure it doesn't want to fall over.
Get the physics right, get the math right. Make sure that we're using everything to our advantage.
So we're gonna pull it till it runs out here, and then we're gonna bomb out to the top of the road. I'm so close.
As light fades,
It's starting to get late in the day now, and we got heavy fog coming in. bit, a little bit, a little bit.
The Python reaches the top of the road.
So I've got myself out.
We're winning here.
Turn around now.
Now Jamie can finish what he came for. Jamie will run a line to the propane truck and winch it 200 feet up to the main road.
We should have enough winch line to pull them up. Okay, so we'll see you at the top. All right, we're good to go. Giver.
This isn't no fooling around. We're out here, and it's got to happen.
We're almost on the home stretch here. Think you can make it there? Good. We're all good? Perfect. We'll take it easy on you. Guess you're off to work now, eh?
Yeah.
Doing deliveries. Jeez. We've got the customer out. He's on his way. And I really had a great time today. See you later, man.
It was a win. We did it.
Watch out eastbound when you get past the scale. All of a sudden you're going into slush.
On Highway 1, just west of Hope,
Jamie Davis calling you in the air. I think you went back home to bed.
Colin McLean is back in HR 116, dispatched to a truck driver in trouble.
We got a call this morning about a gentleman that jackknifed his truck and trailer.
There we go.
The jackknife is on its wheels, but in the trees.
We'll see what we can do. Maybe we can get him out of there. Hopefully.
Accident right before Hope, right around the corner there. Slow down a bit there.
Well, let's give her a go. Well, I talked to the driver on the phone. He's hanging out in the truck here right now. So, wow, he's coming pretty good, eh? Nice.
Starts a jackknife, the trailer just takes over.
Well, she's up on its wheels and you're still standing, so that's always a good sign. Should be pretty cut and dry, but I'd probably just curse myself saying that.
Upon closer inspection,
Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good.
Colin discovers the top of the trailer is pinned under a large branch.
It's kind of wedged itself in, so we're gonna have to get that out of there. And it's a good thing I got my chainsaw on board.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut down one of the tree branches.
Here you go, bro.
All right. I'm not really a lumberjack. It can either go good or really bad.
Even with a chainsaw, Colin's not having any luck.
The branch has got the blade stuck pretty good.
Just watch that saw. I'm gonna try and step on it.
It's not fun.
You watch your fingers.
Westbound truck, you got an accident just before Hope. Got a wreck up by the scale.
A jackknife semi weighed down by a heavy branch has Colin McLean up a tree.
Just watch that saw. I'm gonna try and step on it. You watch your fingers.
Now even his chainsaw is in a bind.
I didn't really realize how much pressure that truck and trailer had up against that tree branch.
Come on, yeah.
And when I started to cut it, it got the chainsaw jammed.
Oh, crap.
I'm a tool guy, not a lumberjack. Right? I'm not an arborist.
Colin will need something else from his toolbox.
I just grabbed a sledgehammer.
Okay, pull on it. There you go. Sweet!
And beat the chainsaw out of the tree branch.
Heads up, sledgehammer on my left.
With his saw back in hand, Colin thins out smaller branches above the trailer, taking pressure off the heaviest branch.
Watch out!
Colin can finally switch gears from lumberjack
We've removed the tree branch now.
to heavy rescue operator, rigging his truck to the semi.
We're just gonna latch onto the front end of them, pull them around.
And you just release all your brakes. Okay. All right, so we'll give it a slow little couple tugs. One honk, nice and slow. Come with me.
I'm gonna pull him into the lane.
Not bad, we got them all straightened out. Get off this highway. Hey, safe travels. No problem, anytime. From here to Alberta, I'll come get you.
The truck's all in good shape. He's gonna be able to drive away.
Thank everyone for your patience there at Highway 1 at 100 Creek Scale.
At the end of the day, you get out there, roll up your sleeves, and get it done. And Colin does that.
In the Fraser Valley, at the Mission Towing Yard in Agassiz.
Show me what you did the other night.
A couple trucks filled the yard up.
I see that. Is this one of the trucks here?
Yeah.
Ken gets his first look at Dylan's wreck from 2 nights ago.
This was one of the biggest wrecks of the season. Who hit who?
B-train sent across the highway and blocked the highway off.
Nailed
Didn't have
it.
time for the brakes and jumped over top of that one.
Oh, he went right over top. Holy smokes.
The multi-rig recovery
Magic! A little more.
was one of the biggest jobs of Dylan's career.
Makes me nervous. Watch yourself!
They bounced down the highway pretty far.
These did?
Yeah.
This is where you hit with that rim.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to go to it, but you know, Dylan did a great job without me there. One wrecker on front, one behind, left her on the Lando.
No, just one wrecker on the front.
Now as his boss and father-in-law, Ken has new respect for Dylan.
It's amazing. What a mess, eh? Now I know that he's fully capable of doing this on his own. I'm glad I missed this one for a change.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell,
That's a wall of mud there.
a mountain gives way
Wow.
Plunging Colin and Jamie into the kill zone. A wild ride
We are in a slide zone.
becomes a race
See straight up.
against time. And a teetering load
Not in a good spot.
pushes Ken
This one is right off the ground. Holy smoke.
to the edge.
Watch yourself. Stop.